I think it's really important that we have opportunities for young people to have space to be able to express themselves, voices that we don't always hear. The importance of actually creating it yourself is allowing you to express your own voice and your own story and your own perspective on something. And a lot of times I think there's a lot of media and noise and certain voices are left out of that.
Welcome to Bamfest 2014.
Bamfest is an amazing collaboration that's facilitated by the Bay Area Youth Media Network. It brings together educators and professionals from small nonprofits, large institutions, and media makers as well to really curate and facilitate a youth-led film festival for young people.
We have a variety of different elements that actually go into Bamfest. One of them is actually a film screening. We put out a call internationally asking for youth to submit their films. And we had a judging and prizing committee that actually took a look at all of the different films that were submitted and crafted 2 incredible programs. We have workshops. We have everything from motion graphics to hip-hop expression. We have a maker space where young people can actually come into a space and construct these art boxes or make buttons or make duct tape art. And then we have an incredible transmedia gallery where we're going to be exploring the question, where do you belong? We're going to be transforming one of the rooms and we're going to use cardboard and tape in order to construct an entire 1-bedroom apartment. Young people are facing evictions, they're facing displacement, they're in this place of transition in terms of biology, like they're growing up and their bodies are changing. And the way in which people answer that question has actual real civic implications in terms of where they feel like they can find home or where they don't find home. Friday, we have a number of school groups coming through. And so we're gonna have approximately 200 young people here. So Bamfest, in its totality, is a youth-produced intergenerational event. So we're not just screening youth-produced media, we're actually creating with young people and young adults this entire festival.
So YFAB, which is the Young Folks Action Board, helps with the overall coming out of Bamfest. It's a number of youth that work with different committees, such as Transmedia Committee, Workshops Committee, Review Committee, so all these different areas that bring the BAM Festival together.
How do you know he's a he?
There's a large advantage in having a youth board into producing this festival because we see what like trends or what stories that youth may connect to.
He likes to partay.
And he likes to twerk.
The lineup of the films that were shown today were of course youth-oriented and very impactful for a younger audience.
My film is about the gender binary and transgender, and it's kind of like a basic wrap-up of things.
Transgender means identifying as a man, woman, both, or neither. It's not about the chromosomes and genitals you were born with. It comes down to the gender you feel like you are.
I feel like it's a good resource for people who aren't queer, but if you are, then it's kind of just like stuff you've heard before.
I think people who see gender as just male and female is kind of like seeing in black and white. Understanding gay is like seeing in normal color. With transgender, it's like adding a whole other color cone, like how a butterfly sees.
This has inspired me to kind of create more films based on my own beliefs and feel like maybe I could change something if I do, and if I do just make a film, it's not going to just affect nothing, that something might actually come out of it.
In the San Leandro Academy of Multimedia, we do a lot of like filmmaking and photography and animation, but a lot of this stuff is like thrown together last minute because we have a due date or something like that. And this is really inspiring, like this is what you can do if you actually put time and effort into something.
In slam, we think about it, but we think our audience is just going to be our slam. But it's really cool to think that our audience may be, the rest of the world, that we may be able to do something really cool.
I think young people especially, this is a great tool for them to be able to contribute to that dialogue and really express their own thoughts and opinions on the issues that are going around in the world and in their own communities and in their own lives. Bamfest is really about inspiring others to find new ideas and new creative ways to go back and create their own media, to express their own voice, and to become leaders in their own community through that process. To be able to have them be a part of the dialogue is really valuable and really important.